Hey, this is Dawn. Just checking in. It's been a while since I've done one of these little videos. Yesterday I was at Keller Williams in Studio City, and thank you to the office for being so nice to me and having me at your meeting. I think lead instructor's there, Catherine Bishop. She's really tuned into seller financing, which is really exciting, and she's helping me kind of make some inroads into the traditional real estate retail arena. And one of the things that was cool, there was probably about 10 people in the class that stayed after their meeting, and one guy has a $4 million listing coming up, and the guy knows because of the financing already. He told his agent that, hey, we're doing seller financing, and so he stayed to find out, what's the gig with the notes, and what does it matter how we set it up, and what are the possibilities. And we talked about maybe using a land trust. There's an existing $2.5 million loan on the property. Hey, nobody told me about that. Anyway, another gal works with a lot of buyers who just can't qualify. She can see that there is a benefit to creating a whole system of taking these buyers who have the money and the ability to pay and creating a little class for them so we can teach them all and help them get ready for home ownership on an owner financing schedule. There was another lady who works in the entertainment industry, and she has a buyer friend that doesn't declare a lot of his income, does a lot of his work out of the country as an actor, and she said, hey, he's got the money, but he wants to buy horse property in I can't remember where it was, but I go, hey, he's the perfect guy. No problem. Anyway, and then it was really great. Catherine introduced me to a couple of commercial real estate brokers, one of which was, super knowledgeable, super nice. And I think the only aha I might have introduced him to was the fact that he's had clients in the past who have carried paper. And I said, did you happen to mention to them that they could sell that note? And he goes, no. And I said, well, maybe that's something that you want to think about, and you could even go through your past files, past clients, and see who's carried paper. And a lot of people are scrambling for cash everywhere they can get it right now, so why don't you use your influence with your client, make it an excuse to contact them and remind them of who you are and that you're still in the business. And by the way, if you refer the note to me for sale and I end up closing the deal, just like brokers do amongst themselves, I'll give you a 30% referral fee. How does that sound? And he goes, sounds pretty good. So anyway, thanks again, Keller Williams. It's exciting to see more openness and readiness in the traditional real estate community to owner financing and alternative funding strategies. And anyway, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.